In today's video, we are going to talk about I-130 processing times for January 2025 for spouse, children, parent, and siblings. If you are new to this channel, my name is Sliman and I make videos for a family-based immigration to simplify the immigration process and give you confidence to go through your immigration journey by yourself. First of all, I am not an immigration attorney. I'm here to help you based on the information I have from USCIS website. If you find this video very helpful, please subscribe, share, hit notification bell, and give us a big like so YouTube can share the video with more people. So if you're ready, let's get started. So in this video, we are going to talk about three sections. The first one is factors that affect I-130 processing times. Second section is I-130 processing times from USCIS account. And third section is I-130 processing times from USCIS website. Just I want to let you know, I do not give the predictions and I do not give any information rather than information from USCIS website. So now let's start with the first section, which is factors that affect I-130 processing times. As you know, USCIS processes cases in order they receive them. However, each case is unique and it will depend on the following factors. Relationship to the petitioner. As you know, we have immediate relatives and non-immediate relatives. Immediate relatives of U.S. citizen is a spouse and married child under the age of 21, parent of U.S. citizen. For non-immediate relatives for U.S. citizen is a married son or daughter, married son, daughter of U.S. citizen, brother or sister of U.S. citizen. For green card holder, we have a spouse, we have a married child under the age of 21, and we have a married son or daughter 21 years or older. Second factor, which is USCIS workload and policies. The overall workload at USCIS, including the number of applications received and staffing levels, can affect the processing times. Factor number 3, accuracy of the application. A complete and accurate application will require documentation can prevent delays caused by requests for evidence. Factor number 4 is the beneficiary's location. As you know, where the beneficiary resides impact the I-130 processing times. I will give simple example. If you live in Mexico or Philippines, it takes longer than if you live in England or France. Just an example. Factor number 5, case complexity. Cases with complexities such as criminal record or preview immigration issues may require additional review and thus take longer to process. Background checks and security clearance. Extend background checks and security clearance can also contribute to a longer processing times. Just I want to mention just one name, just your name sometimes will cause to a longer processing times. This is just an example. Factor number 6, visa availability. If you are not immediate relatives, the visa availability is a crucial factor. It can significantly impact how long a beneficiary waits to receive an immigrant visa. If you are in this category, you must check the visa bulletin to see your priority date if it's current. Now, let's go to the second section, which is how to check the processing times from USCIS account. Once you log into your account, under your case, just go to processing time and it's going to give you estimate time until case decision. In this example, is case until decision is 2 months. It is accurate. If it is accurate, I would say, to be honest, no, it is not accurate. Sometimes it will give you 2 months, then it will change to 6 months or 3 months. It's not 100% accurate, but it will give you an idea how long your case will be approved. If you check if you are not immediate relatives and you check your USCIS account, it will show like this right here. We are not currently providing my progress case processing times estimate for this filing type. If you are not immediate relatives, it will show like this. Now let's move on to the third section, which is how to check processing times from a USCIS website. If you go to this website right here, you may need to select the form you want to check the processing time. In today's video, we're doing I-130. Then select the form category. We're gonna start with USCIS filing for a spouse. I'm sorry, US citizen filing for a spouse, parent or child under 21, and then the field office or service center. As you know, now USCIS processes time for a certain form type may no longer reference to a specific service center. For example, Vermont Service Center. We are in the process for educating all processing times for a service center related forms to now list service center operation. So now, they have a group, they group all the service center in one service center. So let's move on to I-130 processing times for US citizen filing for parent, spouse, child under 21. This is immediate relatives. So the processing times is 17 months. There is no change. It's been like that for a couple months. 17 months. That's the average of processing I-130 for immediate relatives. A lot of people, keep like asking if it's going down. We don't know. So, it's fluctuating. Sometimes it is between 14 and 17 months. Some cases go beyond 17 months. But if that's the case, you must send an inquiry to USCIS to see why. But the average is between 14 and 17. So this is the from USCIS website for I-130 petition for alien relative. Immediate relatives is 14.4. But if you check the website, it says 17 months. As I mentioned, your case will be approved within this time frame, 14.4 and 17 months. If your case goes above 17 months, you must send immediately inquiry to USCIS to see why, if you are in immediate relatives category. Now let's move on to non-immediate relatives for US citizen. This time, filing US citizen filing for unmarried son or daughter 21 or older. If you check the status from USCIS website, it does not give new processing time. They see note. Let's see what they say in this note. USCIS service centers operation prioritizes the education of Form I-130 petition for alien relative preference petitions when the Department of State visa bulletin shows an immigrant visa is available or will soon become available. This is the most efficient way to process these because the beneficiaries can adjust status or consular process based on approved petition only when an immigrant visa is available. As you can see, for non-immediate relatives, they do not give the processing times until the visa is available or soon become available. A lot of people give predictions, but I don't. In my case, I do not give the prediction. I give you the right information I have from USCIS website. Now, let's talk about USCIS, US citizen filing for a married son or daughter is non-immediate relatives. Same way, they do not provide the processing time. Same way, if you go to read the note, you will see they do not provide the processing time for these type categories. Same note right here. If you want to go read it, I already did. Just I added right here to see what's going on. Now, we're still talking about US citizen fighting for a brother or sister. This time, I'm fighting for a brother or sister. Same way, they do not provide the processing times. Read note, same thing right here. Go ahead and read it to understand what's going on. Now, let's change gears to permanent resident or card or green card holder. permanent resident filing for spouse or child under 21. So the processing time is 36.5 months. How I get the information? I will show you where I got it. Now let's talk about the permanent resident filing for unmarried son or daughter 21 older. So the processing time is 36.5 months. How I got the information? It's from here. So I-130 petition for alien relative, all others relatives is 36.5 months. From USCIS website, they do not give the processing time as well. But I got the information from USCIS website is 36.5 months and maybe longer than that. So as I mentioned in this video, I do not give the prediction. So I only use the information I have from USCIS website and provide it to you. So this is the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe, share, hit notification bell. Thank you and see you next video.